Hello there. Welcome to Ewok Talk, a podcast about all things Star Wars. Back at it again. I'm Nicholas Koss here with
Mohammed Sahin.
What an intro.
Why did you do that?
I took my own breath away.
Mohammed Sahin.
Jesus Christ.
Okay.
And I'm Diana.
All right. So right off the top, what do we all think about the real lightsaber that Disney showed off? God damn it, this fucking idiot doesn't watch anything on the internet. He has no idea what's going on.
You better apologize right fucking now. I swear to God, you fucking nerd. I'll kill you. I'll kill you.
It's on the Ewok Talk.
It's on our page.
What do you want me? So what?
You press the like button.
Oh, that thing? I thought it was alright. Whatever. I'm just saying. I know it now.
Okay, do you know what it is, though?
I don't know. I don't think it's so exciting. We have so many cool lightsabers out there now
Yeah.
that you can like beat the crap out of each other with. I mean, we own like 2 of them.
Yeah.
How much does it cost? Do you know how much it costs?
No, I don't even know if it's for sale.
Oh.
I have no idea what it, like, I don't know.
I just have low expectations overall.
It's supposed to be unveiled at, like, the park in 2022.
Is it something that you can build? Or is it a different?
No.
Oh,
It's
well.
something, I think it's going to be used just, like, at shows, at least, at first. Or maybe it's something that you get to use at the resort. The Star Wars themed one they're opening up.
Right.
But other than that, I have no idea if you're going to be able to buy those things and take them home anyway.
I mean, for me, it depends on how vibrant they are.
Yeah.
That's really what it comes down to.
Yeah, I just feel like that thing looks like if you tried to whack anything, it would snap in half.
Yeah.
Like, just the way it's constructed seems like it's flimsy right now. I'm excited about future versions, I guess, This seems like a cool direction to go in.
I mean, if you could buy it, it'd probably be like, what, upwards of $300?
Probably, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I'm not broke, but I'm not spending that on a lightsaber. I know there are people that are. I know that those, the market exists.
People spend like $800 on lightsabers.
Yeah, that's too much.
Yeah, it's insane.
What the? I mean, who knows? If you have like $1 million, yeah, I guess I'd buy 2 just to have at my mansion on my island or something. And be like, hey, check it out, guys.
At that point, though, you'd probably have a real lightsaber.
I was about to say, it'd be funny if Disney was on the forefront of like military manufacturing of laser weapons.
Yeah, you never know.
You never know. That'd be cool.
It's an empire. It's growing. You never know what they're up to. They could be in military
Research and development.
Yeah.
Yeah, I suspect this is the case.
Oh,
You telling me it costs that much to make a Star Wars movie?
I don't know.
At least 100
Anyway.
million went to bullets.
So let's get on to the main topic then. The Bad Batch, episode 1, just came out. Crazy. Hour-long premiere. Big stuff. I liked it. What was your guys' first impressions?
I liked it.
I'm surprised by how much I liked it because I didn't think that I would. I mean, I didn't think I would hate it, but I didn't think I would be too invested in it at all. But it does take place like literally right after the last season of Clone Wars, so that's pretty neat. But at the same time, yeah, I'm surprised by how much I actually do like the characters and stuff, and I'm looking forward to what happens next.
Yeah, I mean, I actually liked the Bad Batch characters way more than that arc that we saw in the last season of the Clone Wars. I mean, I just thought they didn't really annoy me as much, except the sniper guy, Crosshairs. I thought they were really beating you over the head with like how that guy was clearly going to be against them.
I kind of felt that way with Wrecker a little bit. Sometimes he was just a little too dumb.
Yeah, I agree. I think he's way too dumb in most situations.
But there are things
he didn't
yeah.
annoy me.
Yeah, there are things I did like about him. And I
Yeah.
liked his little doll thing.
Yeah,
Tuca.
that was cute that he had that.
It's actually named after Dave Filoni's late cat.
Really?
Yeah.
Lula.
Yes.
Oh.
Aw, that's cute.
So Dave Filoni's Wrecker.
I would...
No.
John Favreau, Crosshair. I get it.
No.
No.
Why would you even say that?
Because he's evil.
No, he's not.
Okay, good. Just wanted to clarify.
Haven't you
that
seen
on
Chef?
the air.
But yeah, what did you guys think about seeing Order 66 again? How did you feel about that? What were your thoughts on seeing that another Jedi get executed by the clones.
I would like to see a supercut of all Order 66 executions.
Yeah, same. Yeah.
Okay, I mean, I did not mean to say executions like that.
Well.
But yes, executions.
Yeah, well, there's a bunch of deleted scenes too where they showed some people dying and stuff, and it takes place in several video games. Fallen Order being the obvious newer one. No, it's pretty cool. I always like seeing expanding what happened with Order 66, because kind of to me, you imagine like, okay, how did these clones all kill their Jedi masters? Because these guys, Jedi aren't easy to fucking take out. Like, they can kill 1 million battle droids, and obviously whatever, droids are not intelligent, but still, that's taken down a lot of firepower. And then when like 5 clones surround someone and shoot them to death, it's kind of like, huh?
It was a bummer seeing her die.
Depa Balapa?
Yo, you just made that up.
No.
Yo, he made that up.
Dula Peep.
Dula Peep.
Where's that from?
Wendy Williams called Dua Lipa Dula Peep.
Oh, yeah.
Depa Balaba? Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, no,
So-
I liked her a lot. I thought she was cool. It's unfortunate what happened.
It was convincing the way she died. Because, she didn't seem too weak, but she was clearly not really trying to kill the clones,
Yeah.
and I think that's kind of important to think about how, like, that actually, Order 66 actually worked, was, it kind of played against the Jedi's compassion.
Right. I mean, she was clearly surprised that this was happening.
Well, so I'm glad they started off with it, but it did actually introduce a question for me. And it's kind of like, I don't know whether Order 66 is, the inhibitor chips in their brains turn them all into mindless husks and they shoot the Jedi, or it's like Order 66, the Jedi have attempted treason, take them out, and they make rational decisions as to kill the Jedi. And it seems to be a little bit of both in this episode.
Yeah, not really.
I think it's mainly the first one.
It's the inhibitor chips.
Yeah.
Pretty much the first one. They really go into it at length in the Clone Wars.
Right.
Yeah, well, then that kind of takes away from the whole thing for me. Because it'd be one thing to, I feel like these conversations that the Bad Batch are having should be happening everywhere. But yes, I get it, the chips. I saw the storyline. But that's more of a realistic kind of like, look, coups happen. People are traitors. People betray each other.
Rule 1 about the chip. Don't talk about the chip.
Yeah, what I will say is that I'm like on the fence whether or not I like the inhibitor chip idea, really, because I like the story that they told in the Clone Wars with it and the arc there and stuff, and it's interesting to see here and see these clones that don't have a working inhibitor chip, are the only ones that are kind of like, what the hell's going on here? But at the same time, it does kind of take away a lot of the punch of them betraying the Jedi, in my opinion, and I think Mo agrees. Like, it's like when they don't really have free will, it doesn't feel like as much of a betrayal.
Right.
And also, it was kind of more interesting, like how they did it in the original Battlefront 2 campaign, where they clearly felt really bad and awful about it, and it kind of, I'm sure that's the kind of thing that would give them nightmares for the rest, PTSD kind of stuff, what I mean? So it kind of ruins a lot of those interesting storylines to think about.
Right.
But, at the same time, I guess you could argue that it makes it just as sad because they have no control and they're executing the people that, they trust and that trust them.
I mean, they had to have the chip in order to, be like, woo-woo with Darth Sidious. You telling me that guy's not the bad guy?
Oh, you mean at the end when they're cheering for the Empire?
Yeah, when he does his whole
ceremony.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the entire Galactic Republic didn't need a chip to do the exact same thing, so...
Ooh.
Yeah, I agree, but I mean, it was like hearing the news of the Jedi being basically exterminated and then that they're going to make a galactic empire. I feel like, you would expect the clones to be like, oh...
Yeah.
Not like, woo!
That's weird.
And it's interesting to me where, there's still so many blanks, when one of them says, we're soldiers for the Republic. It's like, what part of being a clone in this massive monolithic army gave you an appreciation for democracy? Because
I
don't see how you don't
agree.
love this inherently.
Yeah, I agree. I don't know. I guess they just, obviously, only the ones that, like the Bad Batch, can see through that. I feel like they have more personality than the normal clone, you know what I mean? I have more individualism.
Yeah, no, I get it. But my criticism also applies to the Jedi. What part of being a part of this, extremely strict religious organization gives you an appreciation for democracy. I don't understand why you care about democracy. And this is just a thread throughout Star Wars. Like, why? The only person who should care is Padme.
Yeah.
And Anakin actually makes sense when he's like, I think democracy's fucking dumb. Yeah, that's pretty reasonable for him to say.
Yeah, go Anakin. Nice Attack of the Clones throwback.
Yeah.
All right.
Do you guys want to talk about Caleb?
Yeah, let's talk about Caleb Doom, who is known also as Kanan Jarrus in Rebels.
Yes.
And Kanan Jarrus, I guess, is like his in hiding name, his pseudonym.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway, yeah, Caleb Doom, he's the Padawan. I liked his character. I thought it was cool to see what happened with him.
Yeah.
It was sad and interesting, but I don't know how you guys feel. I think Diana feels the same way. Why did they have the same voice actor voice him and not like alter his voice to make him sound like a child? He sounds like an adult man.
A grown man. And that's actually Freddie Prinze Jr.
Yo, what?
Yeah.
I thought he died.
What?
No.
Didn't Freddie Prinze Jr. die?
His
What?
dad died.
Oh.
But that was
Freddie
like a
Prinze
while
Sr.,
ago. Yeah.
My bad.
He killed himself.
Jesus. He disappeared mysteriously.
We don't need to talk about that.
It was hard not to. You couldn't really take it seriously when this child is
Yeah,
speaking.
to me,
Yeah.
I could, I got past it, but it did take away from it. I
Yeah.
will be real. It's like I was kind of. That's such an easy thing to fix. Like,
Yeah.
I just don't know why they didn't.
And I'm sure they've watched it and been like, this doesn't look right.
Right. This is like the equivalent of like the Ahsoka like kill cam shot from the Mandalorian episode. It's like, why is this in here?
Baloney.
Why did you do that? It's just there's always that one decision where you're like, I can't get behind that one man.
All right. So it's time for me to ask a question.
Yeah.
You guys, I'm starting to get the sense, have seen both this character Caleb and Deboppa Dupa in some other
Bebop-a-loopa.
Bebop and Rocksteady.
Just call her Dula Peep.
Okay. I'm starting to get the sense that you guys have seen these two characters
Well,
in a
Deboppa
different
Palapa
program.
is not really. I mean, she's probably an extended.
Yeah,
in
she's
media,
new to me.
Oh, she's new to you.
Yeah.
but she is one of the Jedi from the Council. So
Got
she
it,
is technically
got it.
on the Council in episodes 1 and 2, and maybe 3. I'm not sure which episode she's on the Council, but she is.
Well, I
of
guess
the-
because, you're asking me what my opinion is, but I've only met these characters for like a minute and a half, and then one of them died,
Yeah,
and then the other one ran away.
yeah, sure.
I mean, I sympathize, I guess, but I don't know how I feel about Caleb at all.
I don't know, he's just a Jedi. And I was like, okay, cool, glad he survived. It
Smell you later.
sucks
Yeah.
what had to go through there.
Yeah. All those, you know what? It's only the preteen younglings that made it out. The little ones.
Yeah, as always, it was the preteen ones, yeah.
So sad.
Well, it's because they're the easiest to manipulate.
Whoa.
What?
What?
Huh?
I just feel
What are
bad
you
because they're going to
talking
go
about?
through puberty without their masters.
You think that their masters are helping them through puberty?
Yo, you
Yeah.
telling me Obi-Wan didn't have a hand?
They're not crucial characters for the show, but yeah, it kicks it off, and I think, they were worth mentioning.
I have a question about women in Star Wars. Why can't they just have hair? Why does it always have to be some weird kind of hair kind of thing? Why can't they just have regular hair? Like all the dudes, it's like, I got a buzz cut, or I got like this coif or some shit. But all these women have to have some intricate hair thing.
I don't know. There's got to be one woman in Star Wars that has normal hair.
Name 2.
There's got to be
Mama.
Mon Mothma. Yeah,
Okay.
she's got like the lesbian cut, and
I don't know if you can say that.
Oh yeah, somebody told this guy to cut.
why are we cutting that out? That's a good funny. And then what about Aunt Beru?
Ah yes, they have the same cut.
Same cut.
I guess Jyn Erso also has regular hair, right?
That's pretty
She's got
regular.
extensions.
Doesn't what's her face Kira have pretty regular hair?
No, she has like they did something to her hair to make it
Okay.
look special.
Yeah, I guess it's weird. I don't know. I guess maybe they were thinking like, I don't know, women do interesting, exotic things with their hair in different places of the world. So maybe they would just apply that to Star Wars, but like tenfold.
I got it. Can I tell you why it is?
What?
Because you need to demonstrate that these MFs are aliens. but you don't want to weird people out. They're like, boom, there you go.
Well, why don't they do that to the
Weird.
men then?
Because
Because they're sexist.
yeah, the man is the what the audience sees through.
Yeah,
so
he's
they
the
gotta
default.
be relatable.
Yeah, I got it.
And also, like, regular hair is reserved for Hunter, who has luscious locks that he
Yeah.
must demonstrate at every turn.
I like how he's just Rambo.
Yeah, he's literally just Rambo. He has like the little skull on his bandana too.
Yeah, he actually reminds me a lot, and I believe that Dave Filoni said this before. He reminds me a lot of the character Billy from Predator,
Oh, okay.
and the Billy is a Native American pathfinder in Predator, and he's like the only one that can like sense the Predator's like presence. He's like spooked out by it. There was several scenes like the probe droid thing.
Well, because
stuff
he
like that.
has like his like power
Yeah,
is
well-
like heightened sense.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I just thought that was cool.
Who's your favorite?
Who's your favorite Bad Batcher?
Yeah.
Who's your favorite of the Sad Batch?
Can we talk about that for a second?
Yeah.
I don't understand how these guys are both elite badass motherfuckers and also like everyone's
Outcast,
making
yeah.
fun of them. Yeah. Well, that's not how it works.
Yeah. Well, I guess, I assume that most of these guys have never seen them in action. So they're just like these fucking weirdos.
Yeah, but they're clearly legendary. They're like, is that Clone Batch 99? Oh shit, they're doing something cool.
Yeah, you're right. I don't know. I got no answer for that.
Clones is jerks.
Yeah.
That's what I had to say.
That's like walking by the A-team and being like, what a bunch of weenies. Yeah, it just doesn't, oh, whatever. Anyway, favorite Bad Batcher.
I like Hunter the most. I know it's the easy answer. I just like him the most. I
Damn,
don't
this
know.
MF, I want to be the protagonist so bad.
Yeah.
Identifying with the protagonist.
Hunter, he seems the most relatable.
Wrecker is clearly the most relatable.
I knew you would like Wrecker.
Yep.
Yeah,
I
your favorite's Wrecker?
Yeah, bro. Surrounded by all these eggheads. I know Star War. Crash noise.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know yet.
Ooh.
I don't really have an opinion. I thought that I would, just based on intros, I thought that I would like Crosshair, but unfortunately things have changed. Okay, but the thing that he did during the practice training, quote unquote, with the knife and the shooty, that was cool.
He's badass. Yeah, he's badass.
Yeah.
It's not that he isn't
It's okay to like the bad guy.
talented and
Yeah, I know, but like he's too much of a weasel for me to like him, you
That's
know?
true.
yeah, he's just too much of a snake. And this is one of the things I don't like about that inhibitor chip situation, is that it's literal brainwashing to the point where they just like will repeat like, good soldiers follow orders, good soldiers follow orders. And it's
Right.
like, oh my God, I get it. Like,
And-
I totally get it. You don't have to say that over and over again out loud, like show.
That and like the fact that you can like increase its like signal. It's like, oh, is this 5G? Like, is this what we've been talking about?
Oh shit! Wait a minute.
Yeah.
Yeah, that wasn't that crazy to me. I don't know.
I just thought it was kind of dumb.
It does suck the drama out of these interpersonal relationships to be like. I mean, there is a level of drama where it's like the person I love is being controlled against their will, and then there's like just taking away the reason why someone is bad.
I will say that they seemed to get over it pretty quickly when they were like, oh shit, he's bad. Let's just leave.
Well, to be fair, the cracks were forming for a while now. I'm sure part of Hunter was like relieved, like finally I get to shoot this mother effer in the
Yeah,
face.
and
Yeah,
they were
probably.
gonna kill him. So like he was coming at him.
Yeah.
Like they had to do something.
Oh yeah, I agree.
Omega's out with the pew pew. Good for her. I
Yeah.
am surprised by how much I like her.
Really?
Me too, yeah.
Yeah.
Did you dislike her, Mo?
So I'm not sold on her yet. I don't hate her. I was kind of curious as to how this is gonna work.
Omega.
This band of like
Yeah.
badass mercenaries who
Right.
murder and kill, and this little girl. But hey, let's see where it goes.
Right, yeah. I guess she is a female version of a Jango Fett clone, which is interesting. I don't know why they did that. Maybe they'll explain that later on the season.
That's her one
Or
defect.
maybe. Yeah.
She's like, girl.
And they enhanced that genetically to make her part of the Bad Batch.
Maybe they'll go over that. Maybe they won't. But yeah, I thought that was interesting. I think she was pretty charming. Like, I actually do like a lot of her interactions. I thought, it was a bit forced. I'm not going to pretend it wasn't. But
Yeah.
I do like her. I think her voice actress did a pretty good job.
I think it's sweet that she's trying to, because it's clear that she can't really make friends with other people, so she's trying to make friends with these other defected clones.
Yeah.
And it's funny, you know. But yeah, no, I like her. I'd like to see what they're going to do with her character. I know there was like that whole concern that she would be like the baby Yoda of like this series, but I don't know. I think they're a little bit different, or they're different enough.
I tell you, when she first appeared, my brain definitely did like a 404 error, and I was like, wait. And I saw the kid. What does he say? What's his line?
Sure.
Yeah. I'm just like cross-cutting these two, like, wait a minute. Why is he blonde? I don't understand. I thought it was going to be about Boba.
We saw Taun We. She's looking cute.
Yeah, Taun We was the cutest looking Kaminoan
Yeah.
in the whole place.
That is a low bar.
I don't know, she's pretty cute.
She's really cute.
You guys are weird.
Go back, watch it, pause it. She's cute.
Yeah, I have to indoctrinate myself into liking Taun We.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you know which one Taun We is?
She's a long neck woman.
See, you don't even know which one she is. How can you?
Yeah,
how
there's a
can you
difference
make a
between her
judgment?
and Nala Se,
Yeah, Nala Se is kind of ugly.
but she's a good person. She helped them.
Yeah, Nala Se. Did you catch that?
That she helped him.
Yeah,
I
she held that door open. Like, what's that all about?
I also, I'm curious as
She
to
likes
the whole.
Omega.
Yeah, I think it's mostly just for Omega.
Yeah.
I hope it's not like the Tarkin. We don't want clones anymore. I hope they don't just like leave it there, because that requires a little explanation for me.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, you got them here. What? You gonna fire them all? I don't understand. What's the idea?
Yeah, that's what I'm curious about. Maybe they're going to go into more depth later.
Well, they better.
You never know.
How many episodes is this supposed to be?
16,
Ah, interesting.
apparently.
Nice.
Oh, I was going to say that, when they were doing that whole, like, oh, Omega hasn't ever left Camino and blah, blah. When I first saw that, before it ended, I was like, okay, we've done this like a billion times now, right? Haven't we done like, okay, Luke has never been anywhere, Rey has never been anywhere. We're spending a little too much time on this point. But then they do that really nice shot of like the reflection of the hyperspace in her eyes, and I was like, all right, that was pretty cool.
Yeah.
That made that moment worth it.
It's not new, but they're refining an old shtick, and that's nice.
Yeah, they did a little different.
Yeah.
They put some stank on it.
Oh, yeah, I don't want to call it stink, but yeah.
No, stank just means like steez.
You don't gotta tell me what stank is.
Help.
Can we talk for a second about my man Grand Moff's thunder thighs?
Well, those are just his pants.
That's just pants.
You guys are just, you know what? You can try and deny it as long as you want.
Yeah, everyone's making memes about Tarkin's pants and like, oh, look at thunder thighs. Like, dude, what are you talking about? Like, Imperial's pants have always been like that. It's just exaggerated because it's an art style. Like,
Yeah, and it's just like that's the thing in real life too, isn't it?
You guys are just trying to take the sex out of Star Wars again. And I'm not going to let you. I'm making a stand. Those are his thighs, and he is rocking them.
I don't think that's correct. I will say I noticed them for sure. Just like, haha, that looks weird.
yeah,
Other than that, but then I was like, all right, moving on.
yeah. Somehow I didn't even notice. I'm gonna be honest. It didn't cross my mind once when I was watching. I also I know you're not supposed to like Tarkin, and they're doing a good job because man, I hate that guy. Every time he says something, I'm like, can't you just choke? Come on.
The most unlikable man.
Yeah, he's the worst.
I thought he was so, just reminiscing about like him in episode 4. He's so good. He's so like archetypal in terms of who he's playing and honestly, every time I hear about Star Wars, it's like, oh, this low budget production that really made it big. It's like, how'd you get all these great actors? These like amazing
Yeah, that's true.
genre defining actors for this.
Alec Guinness. What was Tarkin's actor's name?
Pete.
Diddy.
You said Pete. Well, I don't remember that actor's name.
But he was good. He had his job.
Yeah.
And that pic of him in the profile, I'm like, damn, this guy looks more like a Nazi than every Nazi in history, and they got him for this movie.
Yeah. I know that was good casting.
It's Peter something. Yeah, it's Peter something.
Peter Cushing.
I think so.
Is that right?
Yes. Told you it was Pete.
Told you it was a Pete.
In terms of, I know Wrecker's dumb, but I thought, and I know this was like a second, but like the droids in this were so dumb that it's incredible that it wasn't like 6 child Anakins who took out the entire Separatist army, because I know that that's not what this is going to focus on, but it seems like a thread again and again. Like droids are so beyond useless, and this was the worst example of it I've ever seen.
Yeah, I don't know. That's just kind of how these shows are.
Yeah, I'm never surprised by how dumb they are.
It is disappointing, though, because I'm going to say it again. I'll also repeat it till the day I die. I don't know why they ruined battle droids in Revenge of the Sith. Like, that's where it all began.
You should do one of those memes, right? Like in Super Battle Droids and Revenge of the Sith are like getting cut like butter, but in like the video games, they're like giant monsters that will destroy you.
Right? Yeah, I don't know. I don't get it. It's comedic relief taken too far.
Yeah, I agree.
But yeah, it's all right. I mean, it doesn't really bother me anymore. I've kind of accepted it. I've been watching the Clone Wars for, like 11 years now. So I think I'm used to it by now.
Stupid droids are in your DNA.
Since he was 6 years old.
Since I was 6 years old.
Yeah. What'd you guys feel about Saw Gerrera?
Oh, thank God you mentioned that.
I was like, that's not him.
That's not Forrest Whitaker.
Yo, for a resistance leader, he gains a lot of weight in like, how long is it till Rogue One? 10 years?
Well, no, because Rogue One takes place right before New Hope, so almost probably like 18 years.
18 years? I guess that makes sense. But yeah, I never liked the Saw Gerrera guy. I never liked his name. I never liked his character. I never liked anything to do with this guy.
I know they just picked him because he's a named character, so it's like, okay, there's a cameo and whatnot, but yeah, I agree. I don't give a single shit about Saw Gerrera.
They could have just picked a completely different person. He doesn't even look like him.
Well, that's what his character actually does look like in the Clone Wars.
Oh, wow.
And that's where his character originated, so.
Oh, damn, they did him dirty in Rogue One then.
Yeah, I don't know.
I remember playing
Fallen Order.
Fallen Order, and we went into Saw Gerrera. I literally like groaned and like rolled my eyes. I was like, please let me cut this guy in half, because this is so stupid. I don't need to take orders from this guy.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm just...
Are we not friends?
I am overseeing this character.
Yo, you know he's going to be in that goddamn show about, I was 6 years old. You know he's going to be in that show.
Maybe not, though.
Yeah, because they didn't really have a...
Because that's the whole thing, is that him and Cassian clearly don't have a relationship.
Oh,
yeah, they didn't cross paths.
Oh, then never mind.
Oh, did you see how, like, people thought that, you know, when they get back to Camino, I think, there's a Jedi body that they're carrying out? A lot of people think that's... I think they thought it was Shakti.
Yeah. Well, you would assume it's Shakti because she is on Camino training the clones. So, yeah. I did not get to pause the show and look at like what the hand looked like.
The lightsaber didn't look like that, but they don't confirm whether or not, I think.
We didn't have time really to dive deep into scouring every frame of this episode, so...
You didn't.
But I'll get back to you guys on the Instagram.
What I do like about this art style in general, like obviously even the last season of Clone Wars was improved, but I just like a lot of their face textures, that they put a good amount of details in their faces, which I appreciate, because some like 3D cartoons don't do that. Like Camp Cretaceous? Is that what it's called?
Yeah, the Jurassic Park one.
Yeah, they look terrible. They look like, the humans look like dolls.
Yeah. Well, that's a whole huge discussion. I could get into that. But anyway.
No, it's funny you mentioned the animating style, because I remember that's one of the biggest things I didn't like about the Clone Wars. And then I watched like 2 episodes and I got over it. I was like, oh yeah, that was pretty good.
Yeah.
And this time it's even better.
Yeah, it looks great now. I mean, there were some scenes in this episode of The Bad Batch where the lighting is just like amazing.
Right.
For just a 3D television show and
Yeah.
not a movie.
They worked
Like,
really
it's amazing
hard.
looking. Yeah, I loved it.
I think it's also interesting that they have this show about special forces in Star Wars at a time where like special forces like in real life have become such an important military fantasy. They're really like the knights of our era in terms of in imagination. And I'm fascinated because there are so many tropes already built up about special operators in media. So I wonder how they're going to play with those and how they're going to go. From what I can see, Crosshair is every typical special ops guy, and he's like, I don't care what's right or wrong. I'm just here to follow orders. So it's nice to see these guys develop into something bigger than that.
Mm-hmm.
What do you guys think is gonna? What do you think your speculation for what's gonna happen next?
I have no idea. I really don't.
Well,
I know
I know that they're gonna be hunted down, obviously, but beyond that, not really sure.
Where are they going? J9.
They're going. They said J19, I think.
Does anyone know what that is?
I don't. I didn't look it up.
Then
I don't know.
we don't.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I guess they're gonna go somewhere, and
They know a guy.
maybe Fennec Shand is gonna be hunting them down as like a bounty.
Oh, that'd be cool. Love to
But
see
yeah,
it.
no, I'm excited.
Also, they're going to be hunted down. I know that's how it's set up.
What if Boba tries to? What if Boba's after them? Whoa. I mean, he'd be a teenager,
Yeah, right.
but still, he could be doing it. He's already been a bounty hunter at this point.
But what the hell is the Empire's like hunting down budget? Like, how many different groups of people are going to be hunting down all the time, for the love of God? These guys they don't seem like a priority to me.
Yeah, no, I disagree just because, like, clearly when they know what they're capable of, so they know if they're their enemy, they know they gotta take care of that problem.
Yeah, I suppose, but there's something to be said about, like, all right, you got every freaking Jedi who may have survived, and you got every freaking, like, rebel leader and whatever throughout the galaxy, and then you got these four guys, and it's like, wow.
Yeah, well, I think, I feel like as far as the Jedi go, they have people specifically doing that. Inquisitors,
yeah.
Or like, that's a loose bounty. Like, oh, if you happen to kill a Jedi, good for you.
Yeah.
But, and then the rebel leaders don't really exist yet. So it's...
I see they're forming.
Because
so
obviously this is the first day of the Empire, basically. So, but yeah, so I mean, it makes sense to me.
Well, I'm excited to see Grand Moff Tarkin's career proceed with great interest.
Mm-hmm.
I'm looking forward to seeing how they map out Omega, because I would like to know what her whole deal is. It surely just can't be that she's a girl.
Right. Yeah.
Do we know if she ages, like if she rapid ages, or?
Probably, but I don't know.
Interesting. Well, yeah, I'm excited to learn more about her. I hope they do her right.
Great.
Mm-hmm.
I don't remember, on the kid thing one more time, I don't remember as a kid being excited that there was a kid in children's media.
Me either, yeah.
Yeah, do you guys feel that way?
I wasn't annoyed by kids, but I wasn't like, they weren't my like favorite characters, obviously.
It seems like everything, I guess, quote unquote, made for kids, quote unquote, has a kid in it.
Mm-hmm.
And I just don't know if that was the thing that got me going when I was a kid.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah, like the Gendy stuff, I liked it because it was badass and cool. I didn't need to relate to a child.
But that kid with the Mace Windu,
Yeah.
that kid's great.
That was you.
Yeah,
That was
That
me.
was
they almost lost me until they had that kid at that pivotal moment. I was like, yeah, that's me.
Yeah, I don't know. I kind of agree. I don't know. It feels like a little forced, but I like her.
Baby Yoda, a child.
Yeah, I know.
I don't think Baby
That's
Yoda's-
a baby, though.
Yeah, I don't think that's for people to relate
Okay.
to.
You guys don't relate?
Yeah.
Right.
They're relating to Mando having to like father the child.
Yeah, exactly.
Anyway.
Exactly.
All right, let's go over to Mo with the latest around the galaxy.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the Canto Bight Grand Prix, hosted by the Prince Abdul Al-Jafari of Canto Bight himself. We're looking forward to a great race. Oh, I'm actually just getting a message right now. If you've parked your speeder on the beach recently, we need you to move it. It's a white Corvette. And, is that yours, sir? Somebody take that guy away. He doesn't have the money to be here. All right, back to you, Nick.
I see a theme developing here.
Good job,
Nice.
man. I'm proud of
Very
you.
good.
I'm
All
proud
right,
of you.
awesome. Always cool.
Thank you.
Yeah.
It's just going to be
Great.
racist from now on.
What a good segment.
This next segment is called Now This is Podcasting. I have accrued some Star Wars trivia questions that I will ask my other co-hosts, and we're going to see if they know the answers. Yay.
Get ready to go down.
Okay.
Oh, are we competing? Okay.
They're not competing. You couldn't call it a competition. Regardless, what is the name of the Geonosian arena leader?
Ooh.
I know it.
Genos,
No.
the leader. No.
No.
Are you talking about like the leader of the Geonosians?
Yes.
Poggle the Lesser.
You got it.
If I could have called my dad, it would have been
If I
Cliff.
could have called my dad.
He would disown me on the line. All right, question 2. Cloud City is considered a luxury resort and a mine for what resource?
Clouds. It's clouds.
I guess you're not completely wrong. It is a gas.
It's a gas. Can I get one more try?
Yeah.
It's that gas that Bill Burr blows up in The Mandalorian.
I don't think so.
Bill Burr gas.
I don't think I know this one.
We're tied.
What's your best guess?
We're not tied. I won the first one.
Wow. Way to hang on to your past victories here.
You want a hint?
No hints.
Well, I guess let's.
Starts with a T. Lando profits off it because it's
Chromium gas.
no,
What is it?
Tabana.
Oh, Tabana.
Yeah.
I'm so stupid.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
All right, I have a
Cool.
second question. Quick
Well,
follow
fuck
up.
me.
What is
Follow-up.
Lando? Yeah, what is Lando Calrissian's middle name?
Jules.
What?
Oh, it's not?
No,
I'm gonna go with Lando Randall Calrissian.
it's Balthazar.
Yo, shut up. God damn it.
I wouldn't know that.
That was my next guess.
Well, there you go.
Jules and then Balthazar.
Where did they get that name?
That's
Who
not
is,
from the
who is Balthazar?
That's not from the Bible.
Damn you, Balthazar!
That's like a Babylonian
Because
name.
Lando wasn't weird enough.
I think isn't that one of the wise men?
No, I don't think so.
I thought that in the movie Jingle All the Way, when Arnold kicks the head of that one statue in the guy's house, and he runs over to it, and he's like, Balthazar.
I don't
When he
remember
puts out
that.
it.
Oh, okay, yeah. It's in the Bible. It's Babylonian king's name.
Oh, it's one of the kings.
Yeah, Balthazar is an alternative form of the Babylonian king Belshazzar, mentioned in the book of Daniel.
The same shit.
Oh, and he is also one of the kings. Look at that.
Oh, look at that.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay, question 3. What starship was upgraded to make the Millennium Falcon?
Oh. Lando starship.
No.
Fuck. Oh. It's a Class C Corvette Corellian.
Isn't it a Corellian, like, YT freighter or something like that?
Yes. Do you have the specific model?
You just said YT freighter.
I guess I don't know.
No, I mean, it's close enough. It's a YT 1300 stock light freighter.
Is it a Corellian?
Yes.
So we both get that point.
No.
You can-
Why don't I get the point?
I'll give him half a point.
Okay.
She just wants me to lose. This is ridiculous.
Half point.
I feel like we're even.
Well, I got 2 questions right. And
I
you
got one question right.
Half a point.
Fucking hell.
So
God damn it.
No amount of math I can do for you will help you.
This is recorded.
you
People
can't
heard you.
twist this in any way
People
that
heard you
makes you
plotting
almost
against me.
win.
Yeah, that's the end of the segment.
What? There's no more?
Good segment.
I got 3 questions. 3
Those-
questions every time.
Good questions.
Thank you.
Damn.
Excuse me. This be Bombad Fan Mail time. If you have a Star Wars question you need answered, comment down below, send us a message, or an email to talkewok@gmail.com to be featured in our next episode. This week's question comes from Not So Great Eli. He asks, why did they discontinue using Jango Fett's clones after the fall of the Republic? They were far more superior to the regular recruits of humans for the Empire, and or why didn't they keep the Jango Fetts and use them as special forces, all while still recruiting humans to be regular stormtroopers? And that goes perfectly with this episode. So that's why I didn't really get into it too deep earlier. I'm assuming this show is going to elaborate more on that, but it seems like Tarkin is mostly just trying to cut costs.
He's done with clones.
Yeah, I think you're right.
He's like, I don't care about clones. Like, who cares? Throw them in the garbage.
Like they're all disposable.
Let's
to
stop
him.
paying
Yeah.
for these things, is what he's saying. And he's like, these are too expensive. We don't need them.
That's such a reasonable real world answer that I love that.
Yeah.
Yeah, like after World War II, we didn't just keep everybody in the army. So sure, yeah, throw them out, whatever.
Yeah, that's true. But I mean, I guess it's just like if you got something that works, why get rid of it? But
It costs money.
I guess you're right. It just costs too much money.
He even says the line, right? He's like, recruited bodies cost half as
conscripted
much.
bodies
Oh, yeah.
would cost half as much. Yeah. Huh. You got me there, Tarkin, I guess. I had no idea that, I guess it makes sense that you could pay people less. But I mean, I feel like, why would that make any sense? Because I'm sure it's expensive to make clones, but you can't be possibly paying clones, right?
Yeah, that's also true. Clones, I would assume that they would see clones as a lesser being.
Expense.
Yeah.
No.
Right.
Stormtroopers don't get a salary. The costs are the same. They just get paid housing and food and maintenance.
How do you know?
I applied.
Oh, damn.
Yeah. Terrible career choice.
They don't have any like they don't like
I
pay
don't
for
think
your
so.
college or something. You know what I mean?
You know it's conscripted, right? So like you gotta do it. A lot of conscripted armies actually it used to, not offer any salary because that just makes sense. It's like you have to do this. We're gonna pay for you to do it, but you're not gonna make money off of this.
That's interesting because like from the way it's portrayed in like Solo, it seems like they just recruit people and
Yeah.
you sign up voluntarily.
Are you talking about the Navy thing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that might be different for the Navy.
I guess so, but he became an infantry like trooper.
Oh yeah. Huh? I don't know.
I don't know either. But that's a good question, and I'm sure that I hope that we're going to get answers in this show. So thanks, Eli.
Thanks, Eli.
Did
You're
you-
the best.
I wonder if they get money. I don't know. I'm not done talking about this. I wonder if they get money from looting and like stuff like that, because that's how most ancient armies would work.
Huh?
Like you spoils of war kind of thing.
Yeah, but I guess what are they looting though?
Exactly
And
right.
when
It's just
would they use it?
What do you mean?
Like, when they go on their stormtrooper vacations?
Yeah, I mean they must get time off. Like when you really think about it, yeah, it's an occupation force. You don't go to war, so you don't really loot, so you don't have any spoils. So they must be paid a salary.
Yeah, the stormtroopers have always been like a very baffling thing to me.
Yeah.
Like I don't know why they exist the way they do.
Your payment is I don't kill you.
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah, I
It's
wonder.
weird.
I really do wonder. They
Bill-
probably are paid a salary.
Bill Burr was a sharpshooter, and he clearly like quit, and that's okay, I guess.
Wait, Bill Burr quit the Stormtroopers?
Maybe he defected.
Yeah, I mean the Stormtroopers lost, and after that, you're just not one anymore, right? That's how it works.
I don't know
Well,
how
there
it
was
works.
definitely-
Then,
What are you talking about? There's definitely tons of Imperial remnants. Like
Oh yeah,
during
yeah,
The
yeah. But like the
Mandalorian.
idea is that like since they're no longer in charge, if you're not really into it, you can just like walk away. Who's gonna stop you?
What would stop all of them from just disbanding then?
But they're the dominant power in the universe. Oh, you mean why are there still Imperial remnants after the Galactic Civil War?
Yeah, I don't know. I just think that it seemed like from the introduction of Bill Burr saying that he was a sharpshooter or whatever, I just got the impression that that was a while ago, like before the Empire fell.
Oh, huh?
But maybe I'm wrong.
No, I see what you're saying there.
Let's call him.
Let's get Bill Burr. Just be like, what the fuck you nerds talking about?
No, he'd be nice.
No.
I don't know.
He'd be nice.
It'd be funnier if he wasn't nice. Hurt me, Bill Burr.
All right, well, that about does it for this episode. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to Ewok Talk to become part of the tribe. If you want to see more of our content, you can follow me at Bobby_Foot on Instagram or Maladaptive Films on YouTube.
If you want to hear more of me, for whatever reason, you can follow me on Instagram at Bitter Baguette and also on YouTube under Bitter Peaches.
If you want to hang out with me, just add me on Instagram at the Young Raj and shoot me a DM. Slide in there.
DM stands for Dick Missile.
Why are you trying to groom our fans? What's going on?
What the
He can't even groom himself. That was another episode of Ewok Talk. Thank you so much for listening, and as always, nub nub.